Welcome to the Radically Aligned podcast. I'm your host, Deidre Sirianni. And this week, my friends, I am so excited to introduce you to two people who have been game changers in my life and my evolution, Satyen and Suzanne Raja. They've supported hundreds of thousands of people around the world in doing the same. And today, my friends, we are diving into the juicy conversation around evolutionary love. What is it? How do you create it? How do you create this kind of relationship where you can truly make your impact and co-create a reality of bliss? This is what we're diving into, so let's get this one started. So I'm really excited to have Satyen Raja and Suzanne with me today. They are two of my mentors that have completely transformed my life. When I first met them, I met Satyen first, my soul said, "You're gonna be my mentor." And I said it out loud, and I was a little bit, blushed in the face because I didn't know the guy. And I remember giggling after because I knew that in some way, shape, or form, this man was going to transform my life and be a big part of my evolution. Brought me down the path of signing up for your guys' accelerated evolution program. And little did I know that that weekend, I think it was like a 3-day program at the time, would completely change my life in really amazing ways and also bring me down a path of a spiritual awakening that I don't think I was really ready for. But I really, really need it. So happy to have both of you here today. I love everything that you're doing, and you guys are huge inspiration for me, and I'm just really happy to have both of you. So thank you for being here and sharing this space.
Thank you, Dee.
Thank you. Love.
Always wonderful to be with you.
Thank you. So what I'd love to dive in today, I just admire your guys' relationship so much and how you both are conscious creators, conscious leaders, and you're just amazing mentors. I've never had mentors like this in my life where I actually stand by everything that you do and see you are who you say you are. You walk the talk, you live in alignment with your purpose. And I'd love to hear a little bit about the evolution of your relationship together and how you have really stepped into this place of creating a legacy together, because this is something that I feel so many of us want to create with our partner or attract a partner like that. But I just love to hear your story.
Thank you. When to start, I want to say that for me, I wanted truth in my life in a big way. I yearned for truth, authenticity, reality. And it wasn't always apparent for me. I didn't necessarily see it out in the world. I would hear what truth is supposed to be, but I didn't necessarily see what was in alignment with that. And I feel like from very young, my soul was yearning for truth, deep truth. And it's interesting because Satyen's name means truth. His name actually deep connection with God, growing up, very deep connection. So I would speak to God. And as I got older, I asked God, I said, "God, send me a man that is of truth." And I kept praying and I kept asking for that over and over and over again. And I mean, we'll get to our complete story, but I wanted to start it with that and say that I had a connection with the divine. And I feel that it was a divine happening that we came together. And it's been that way ever since.
Well, we're high school buddies, friends in high school. We became, intimate and close and boyfriend, girlfriend after high school, and have been together now 34 years. And so it's been a very amazing journey of life, everything you can think of. Now we have 2 young adult children, so we've got children together. We've opened up multiple businesses. We've mentored and taught, I would say over at least 100,000 students personally now for over 30 years. Personally, like directly in our live events, not just online. Probably more now, maybe double that if I really look at it. And that journey of being a servant, really servant leader, is really what our life is about. And For me, the essence of our relationship is devotion to something bigger than just ourselves, right? We use a model of 3 stages of relationship. First stage is me oriented. We're trying to get our partners to fulfill things within ourselves that they can never fulfill. And so we project upon them all types of expectations that they can never fulfill. And then when we're not happy, we blame them. So that's when we're in a me moment, we're in a first stage moment of relationship. Then there's a we moment where there's equanimity, balance, 50-50, sharing, listening, good communication. That's the next evolution. Fairness, treating each other equal as men and women, not like the old school where women were not as respected as men and such. But we're about third stage relationship. And third stage relationship is finding the devotion to each other's greatest offering on the planet. What is Suzanne here for? What is her true dharma, her karma? What is her gift in the world? What is her joy, her pleasure, her ecstasy? And my role, my joyful role, and is to be a servant of her upliftment and enlightenment for her to reach that. And the beauty is she has that same for me. So that reciprocal devotion to living the highest expression of who and what we are, I believe has been the fuel that has kept us going through challenges, through ecstasies, through huge gains in life and business, and through traumatic challenges as well. So, but that devotion of the heart at a soul level of commitment for the sake of the all and for the sake of all beings, to us is the essence of what keeps our relationship and passion alive.
And so, with that, as you step into this third stage of your evolution or third stage of being in relationship, what does that look like? How does someone go from a me to a we to a really being in a space of devotion? Because I know that there's tools that you guys use, but how does someone move through that and they're consciously aware of it so that they can really be in that space of what it really truly feels like to me is unconditional love for self, unconditional love for the other person, and also unconditional love and devotion to your purpose. So how does someone get there?
Well, I mean, it is through those stages. It's truly about first knowing yourself, getting to know who you are and what you're here for. And so for me, it's been a time of really getting to know me as the one who is here for something bigger than just me. Someone who's, it's really truly this, we're talking about unconditional love here. We're talking about love here. We're talking about love and freedom here fully. And so in our life and in our practice and how to move from where you are to this kind of place, it's about really asking yourself, why am I here? Why am I really here on this earth? And slowing down and realizing that you have the time because you're here for a reason. That's what I did. I went inside, what am I here for? And when I drop into that place, I come to the place of it's love fully. I'm here to give love fully, receive love fully without holding back. That is my happy place. And if I'm doing or feeling anything less than that, then there's something that's off. And it's something that I need to return to and go inside myself first and foremost and check in on that. Is it that I need more self-care? Because I notice that when I get tight or when I get upset with my partner, most times it is that I have neglected my self-care. And when I return to that as a feminine practitioner, what I need when I'm needing self-care is I'm needing to praise. I need praise. I need to tell myself, oh, you're good enough. You are, I love you. I love you so much. This is what I love about you. Talk to myself in loving ways. And then I need contact. I need contact with others a lot. And when I don't have that contact, I look for that in my partner. I look for my partner to be my feminine contact that I'm yearning for. And so when I get the feminine contact, when I get contact with those that understand me deeply, then I get juicy. I get more alive. And then when we connect, because we have, our principle is something higher, what happens is we connect, we get this joy and this passion that comes over each one of us. And that's like fireworks that extend to our family, our community, and beyond the beyond. And then we're just constantly fed. It's like an entrance and a feeding, and then it feeds us, and then it comes back. So it's a gift that keeps on giving. And I would say that the answer to your question is start with loving yourself.